Commander, I believe we may well be at the turning point of this war. With Stalin's Iron Curtain offline, and the success of the Chronosphere, victory is finally within our grasp. However, there is still much to be done. One of our spies has confirmed our worst fears. The Russians have developed a weapon greater than anything previously known, an atomic bomb. Stalin plans to unleash these bombs on several European cities. If he succeeds, all we have worked for, as a race, as allies, will be for naught. This is Major Vladimir Kosygin, one of Stalin's key atomic strategists. Intelligence indicates that he has vital information on Stalin's plans for this new weapon. Kosygin is appalled by Stalin's methods and is ready to defect. Apparently, Stalin plans to use his own troops as sacrificial lambs to draw our forces into a trap. Once we take the bait, he drops the bomb. You will find Kosygin here, in the Riha compound. Direct the spy past that compound's defenses and to the command center. Once you reach Kosygin, get your APCs in and Kosygin out.
Welcome back to Command & Conquer Red Alert for PlayStation, and welcome to the next mission where we have to save a defector.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Here we go. Once more we are in a nice and green environment, no snow, even though snow was shown on the image, which showed a facility surprisingly similar to the one Einstein was held in, but I'm sure that's a coincidence. Let's get our base going. We are cut off from the Soviets on this island here, but we do have to watch out for possibly airdrops and maybe landings. We'll see about that. For now we're just going to build up our stuff and explore a little bit with the riflemen we have here.
Construction complete.
There we go. And let's get our refinery going. There's some more resources. That is always nice. And we have like a very quiet tune here, which is probably fitting because at least it's implied that the Soviets aren't alerted to your presence right away. That bit of shroud just kind of stayed there for some reason. And we do have a fair amount of diamonds here. You can just walk till the, well, to the end of the island, not quite the map. And you can maybe check the coast here just in case the Soviets do land troops there at one point. We can't mine the beaches, there's just too many of them, and I don't think it's worth it. The Soviets might actually land troops on their own and not just get off-map reinforcements this time. So let's build our refineries to the east, because there's only a small amount of resources to the west, which we may or may not harvest immediately. We'll see about that. There we go. That should give us a nice overview. And then we're just going to build a bunch of tanks, which should be sufficient to keep us somewhat safe. So what's your deal here? So you've almost reached the edge of the map. Nice. On this island, which is rather lengthy. Kosygin here functions like a spy. Once you liberate him, so to speak, he's not going to be discovered by any civilians except dogs, even though he can still be accidentally overrun by a heavy vehicle. That's something to take into account. Overall, this mission is not too difficult. You're not really under a lot of pressure, and while you don't have to destroy the Soviet base, there's nothing really preventing you from just sending in a bunch of tanks, and yeah, we can harvest that later and then overrun them completely, and then just do that instead of doing some covert ops. Good Kosygin out mission. We might have to defend ourselves against air attacks here, but we'll see about that. You get over here, so you should get me some intel there. And what's that intel, just explore a little bit more. And let's get some rocket guys, just in case they do send planes, which they may do.
Unit ready.
Also, as you could see on the map, we are gaining ground now. So well, the eastern part of Germany is still occupied, most of it at least. But we have almost pushed the Soviets back to Eastern Europe, and you make some progress.
Training.
The plot-wise, what the Soviets did is they just relied too much on strength and numbers,
Unit ready.
whereas the Allies used the superior tactics. And the Soviets also were hampered by infighting and stuff like wanting to... Okay, there we go. Got everything explored here. Infighting and wanting to do stuff like conquering Berlin until Stalin's birthday and shenanigans like that, which may or may not be a reference to Berlin that during the Second World War was supposed to be conquered until I think Lenin's birthday, which was the 25th of April, something along those lines. It's probably a different date. And as a result, a lot of Soviet troops were thrown at the German defenders in the city, which resulted in losses higher than would have been necessary.
Unit ready. Building.
Let's build some tanks just in case. As said before, they drop guys here, which they may or may not do. And then we probably want another harvester or two, because there's quite a lot of ore here, and there's also a large distance we have to overcome to
Unit ready.
to get to that ore. And do we actually get a tech center on this mission? Doesn't quite look like it, doesn't it? Nope. Doesn't seem like it. That's unfortunate, but there's only so much we can do about that. Let's just build another refinery. Build some more tanks. Even if we don't have to use them for defense, we may as well build up our invasion force for later. And we can probably also use some naval units just to explore a little bit and potentially to shell their base, because I think we might have cruisers in this mission here. And yeah, one more, and you just kind of hang out here. Yeah, so far so good. Pretty much no Soviets inside. And I don't think we have choppers in this mission. We do get those later, and they're actually pretty good. So Soviets have more air units, they've got 3, not counting the spy plane or the transport plane. But the longbow helicopter is actually pretty good. I'm not quite sure what the ratio from firepower to money is, but we might actually end up with the Allies having the better air force. And here we go, got another one of you. Let's just build one more power plant, because why not? But as you can see, the large power plants make quite a difference. Then again, I don't have many base defenses, so that makes it a little bit easier to manage your power. Even though the Allied base defense don't drain a ton of power, it's still noticeable over time. There we go. And in this case, yeah, let's get that harbor. Well, shipyard. It's not really a harbor, is it? And did we? Oh yeah, we did build that. I like how he just went over there and then didn't do anything. That was kind of curious. But never mind.
Construction complete.
You know what? Let's get even more of you. Cause I can. Speaking of getting even more, let's get a gunboat or two just against submarines, and then we're going to get some real ships later on. Not quite sure how many submarines they have. The submarines aren't really problematic, but they are annoying. And they are annoying to fight as well. At least there's no submarine right here. That's a relief. You'll be the primary one here, and then let's build another one because I can. I might actually build one here just in case. These will get destroyed, or to save some space. And didn't I build another? Oh yeah, there we go. You should actually harvest here. And there we go. Awesome. And you know what, let's build one more. I'm not quite sure whether I even need that for build speed, but we may as well. And we can build destroyers as well. I could have sworn we had cruisers in this mission here, but I guess we get them later. There's definitely a couple missions where we get them, but they're not as useful as you might think because there's few water heavy maps later on, but that's okay. And there's no tech center here, no. I guess, yeah, well, there's still some gaps here, but then again the menu is the size it is. So there's that. But what we can do is build a transport or two, because those are actually pretty decent scouts, because they're pretty fast and fairly cheap, so there's that. Also, we're supposed to get our APCs in and Kosygin out, and I'm pretty sure we don't actually have, actually we do have them. Just haven't built the repair depot we'd need for the mine layer. The mine layer and the APC, they kind of look the same, not quite, but they look similar enough. They're kind of like the APC and the hammer in the original Command and Conquer. Oh yeah, I should probably get that spy as well. We may as well do it now. And here is, I'm not quite sure that's already the island where the swords are on. If it is, that's a little bit closer than I thought it would be. But that's okay. Let's get over here. And let's just build you here, because whatever. And we could get some anti-air, but I don't think... Yeah, you know what, let's get 1 or 2 anti-air guns. And we can build, yeah, we can build mine layers now, and we do have APCs. You know what, may as well get one as protection. And then we should also get a second arms factory to build up our assault force a little bit faster. Let's just build like one here, so, and another one over there. Here we go. There is a beach here. We'll see how well guarded that is. We're going to explore a little bit more, of course. And let's build one, I don't know, here. Whatever, really. That did cost us, yes, can see that did cost us a fair amount of power. And I think anti-air is among the buildings that actually stop functioning when the power is low and don't just work slower or have no effect. Okay, no, there's one. Oh, what do we have here? I guess that was their harvester. That would be plausible. There we go. More power. And let's get another arms factory. And let's build more transports, because we want to... If we want another... If you want another assault force that you can actually transport over here without losing too much time, you should do that. I think there's a little bay here, if I remember correctly. And yeah, so there's submarines here, that's okay. Can live with that. We just have to get in there and maybe get some destroyers, and they all land somewhere else. I guess it's up to us. We shall see. There is some stuff here. Isn't that... Okay, could have sworn there was something here. This could land here, provided that's all connected, which may or may not be. We'll see. You just go down here for now. It seems the Soviets don't really have a ton of... Let's build even more of these. You go down here so I don't accidentally select you when I select my tanks. Same goes for you. And for you. We could try to get a spy in. Oh, there will be dogs, so that may or may not work, but I guess you could just get a couple of spies and then do some exploration with them, because they're decent scouts, especially against the AI. Against the human player they appear as their basic infantry, but it's still kind of suspicious if that happens. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got this. I mean, if you just attack them straight away, there's not much not to get. I'm going to build a couple. Actually, I think these might be enough ships to destroy whatever submarines they have, so no need to get out of my way and build even more. Speaking of which, you kind of get out of the way here. Yeah, let's get another spy once the is finished, which he is not yet. And let's build you... No, why did you do that? Because I told you to move there, I know, but still. There we go. And that's some decent build speed.
Training.
And 1 or 2 more spies. I guess I could build another barracks as well, just in case.
Reporting.
I don't really need it, but the barracks is so cheap. If we want some infantry, there's little reason not to do it.
Unit ready. Primary building selected. Training.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Okay,
ready.
all my Jameses go in here, please. And they are indeed harvesting there. Guess we could assault their harvester, but I don't think they're building much anyway. But you know what, let's just do it. May as well give my ships something to do. And oh yeah, my transports are here. I think I should get another one of those.
Building. Unit ready.
And more tanks, and you can get in here as well.
On my way.
Unit
These guys here look pretty sunburned, just like Tanya.
Unit ready.
Courtesy of this game's color palette.
Building.
Yeah, you just kind of hang out here and harass their harvester a little bit. Then we can land here and just see where things go.
Training.
Nope, I don't need that. A couple of these spies will probably be eaten by dogs. But with some luck, there's a script that allows us to see not the entire... Okay, so now I have to transfer some great distances to get more ore.
Unit
Might get some more harvesters. Yeah, let's actually do that. They're ultimately not that expensive.
Commander, on my
Okay, you just go north.
way. Indeed.
If you get eaten by a dog, that's too bad. But that's the reason why I have multiple of you.
King and country. On my
For
way.
king and country.
Way. King and
Unit
country.
ready. Building.
And, oh yeah, so there we go, and goodbye. That's okay, I've got more where that came from. Let's maybe get over here. And let's hope there's not a dog patrol. Oh, well, I guess that solved that problem.
Block. Unit ready.
Okay, let's be a bit more patient with these guys.
Commander.
They don't seem to care about the...
Building.
They don't really seem to care about the...
Yes, sir.
You should... Why are you driving over to the ore field but then don't do anything there? That's a bit odd.
On my way.
I would either expect them to just remain close to the arms factory and not do anything, but not like go halfway there. But never mind.
Yes, sir. On my way. On my way.
I'm running kind of low on money now, but that's okay.
King
Unit
and country.
ready.
Indeed. On my way.
You get over here.
On
Oh,
my
oh,
way.
there's more dogs. Oh yeah, you're dead. Oh, actually, no, you're not.
Or king and country.
I guess we could. So we now got... Oh yeah, now they give us vision here. They do have a chopper. And they may or may not have enough stuff to do anything about their...
Or king and country.
Listen. So what you can do is we can land over here and then avoid their Tesla calls and stuff. Which I guess is an option. In this case, where's my APC? Here you are.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Let's just get some transports over here.
Affirmative. Reporting.
And over there. And I don't think we're going to kill this guy here anytime soon. It's regeneration. So we're just going to go for the submarine bay over there. Let's see whether we can land there. Even though we might be able to just circumvent their base, but I don't think we can. I think there's mountains in the way. In the meantime, we may as well
Vehicle reporting.
get you in here and get our transports ready.
Building.
And we already have
Building.
a fair amount of money again.
Unit ready.
You get in here. I'm going to
Unit ready. Building.
get you into that APC just to save some space.
Yes, sir.
And then we can... Yep,
Unit ready.
Sir.
this isn't working, is it?
Acknowledged.
We tried.
Reporting.
Get over here, please.
Affirmative.
You could do harvester harassment and lure them out of their base, but I don't think any of this is really terribly necessary.
Yes, sir.
We get out of here.
Building.
We've got a nice and very even amount of money. That happens if you don't repair anything, and you just have
Unit ready. Building.
just build everything at its full cost. And you are considerably slower than the gunboats. I don't recall you being that slow, but I'll take it. And that's a lot of tanks.
Building.
So you are full, awesome.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
there we go.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You go down here and you can get these. Did you just overlap?
Affirmative.
Yes, you did.
Yes, sir.
It happens occasionally.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
I like chronophasing technology.
Sir.
Please get in here. Did I? Yeah, I did build 2 more of you.
Reporting.
Yeah, I was going to spam more stuff.
Affirmative.
Building.
And you guys, in the meantime, can go up here and take out those submarines.
Ready.
Yeah, you're really under no pressure on this mission, so there's really, it's not like the Soviets are trying to kill you with everything they have and you're desperate to get Kosygin out. Instead, it's just, you're kind of just chilling and not much is happening otherwise. So you are
Awaiting orders.
good to go.
Reporting.
You two are not.
Unit locked. Unit locked. Building.
Oh, that was great. Now we've already lost 2. Oh, there's a couple more of these than I thought, and it's difficult to get in here.
Building.
Yeah, this is painful.
Unit ready.
There's a lot of them here, and we don't even manage to attack these guys properly. They already kill like half of our boat before that even happens. But that's okay. We've got more money where that came from. And you, how did you survive that? I mean, you didn't in the end, but just asking.
Unit ready.
But never mind. Get a bunch of you.
Ready.
Sir. Awaiting
And you get in here.
sir.
Building.
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, we're just going to get some guys in here and roll over their base. It's not like we don't even need to
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
destroy everything. We just need to make sure that we can get Kosygin out safely. I'm not going to like get him out during the assault or so. That just seems needlessly risky.
Unit ready.
Are you loaded with tanks? No, you are not.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Then we shall
Acknowledged.
do that as well. Why do I have an uneven amount of money? Oh, because I like half built something or so.
Unit ready.
Or because a harvester that wasn't fully loaded with ore and minerals returned.
Building.
Yeah, I think with this we're good. No need to rush it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the idea behind this mission is. I guess they want you to build like a small strike force, like sneak in and everything, but
Reporting.
there's no really point in doing that, is there?
Able to comply. Building in progress.
Oh yeah, I'm out of money. Are we actually completely out of money on this island here? We are. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Well, I guess we better make it count what we have here, don't we?
Affirmative.
Otherwise, this is going to end rather embarrassingly. But that's okay. I think I'm going to go for the harvester. Just and that's soothing music. I'm going to unload these one by one because otherwise this is just never going to work.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
There we go. Otherwise those beaches are just going to be too cramped. There we go. And you just go back
Awaiting orders.
to base. Oh, so now it's the chopper attacking me. That's okay. It's just it's not an Apache. Well, except it's the Apache.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And are they going to send anyone after me? It doesn't look like it. So I think I'm going to attack the harvester and then we can
Vehicle reporting.
just kill whatever...
Affirmative.
Oh, yeah, the dogs. Can kill whatever units come after us. And after we've emptied their base that way, if indeed that works, then we can...
Reporting.
You
Acknowledged.
need more space, that's okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's get over here. Then we can... Guys, please move. Then we can just fight our way through their base defenses. I mean, they have some Tesla calls, but it's just 2 Tesla calls. They probably have a couple more on their base. It's really nothing super scary.
Affirmative.
You hang out here.
Yes, sir.
And there we go. Everyone get over here. And you can slay the harvester and kill the dogs. I guess you can do that as well. You can just get in a ranger or another fast and just kill the dogs. Because they all seem to be fairly... like a fair distance away from the actual base defense. So I'm pretty sure you can just kill them from here. But I think they have more dogs in their base. So that may or may not be the optimal strategy. Well, depending on what you count as optimal. This one is definitely one of the easier strategies. Alright, so let's wait for the harvester. See what happens. Those dogs... Oh yeah, the chopper. The chopper seems to be really keen on attacking me and it's almost killed one of my tanks. Almost. But it's just one tank. Whatever. Do you have fun going... Oh yeah, that's... They didn't like that, did they? 3 mammoth tanks and whatnot. You know what, whatever. Whatever. You're going to need a lot more firepower if you want to get past all these tanks here. There we go. And did they just bomb my base? I think they did, but that's okay. Okay, let's kill you first because you're kind of in the middle of my troops. And you are dead. And you didn't fire for a moment here for some reason. Yeah, this should be fine. The Tesla coil zapping effect actually looks kinda neat in this game. In this version of the game. Looks a little bit different. Okay, time to move north and take out those Tesla coils. After I took you out. And once you are down, we're mostly good here. Those Tesla coils, they're not really super tough. They're a little bit like the Obelisk of Light. They're a bit of a glass cannon, which is intentional because they were super tough and also super lethal. That would be a bit too much. Then again, super tough buildings aren't really a thing in this game. Even the strongest buildings, like the... Let's kill their barracks here. I don't want any more of you guys hanging around here. The dogs they're chill. They don't really care about what's happening here. Then again, they can't attack my tanks, so there's only so much they can do. And boom. And oh yeah, there's more dogs here, but that's okay. And carnage. Here we go. I guess that's what it is. That was it. You please kill this tank here. Oh, they rebuilt their Tesla core, or devious. Well, in this case, let's just blow up their arms factory, and then we're going to destroy their construction yard, because I don't want to hang out here and be zapped by Tesla cores all the time. Yeah, I guess we could have attacked from the other side, but it doesn't really seem to be worth it. Just build a bunch of tanks and everything's fine. Just destroy one power plant here, so to make sure they have low power. To be honest, they probably don't have low power because I destroyed the Tesla cores, which eat a lot of power, but never mind. And you... Oh, you're running. Why are you running? You're a mammoth tank. You shouldn't run. And there we go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're also going to destroy these cannons here, just in case. I don't think they are really built dogs. They usually have them on the map, or they're pre-placed. I've never seen them build dogs. They might actually do that, but who knows. In any case, we must not destroy the command center, which is a unique Soviet building. There's no Allied equivalent. It's a special building. Often it's just like plot building, it's just there. In the final mission it's essentially the Kremlin, but it does have this hammer and sickle symbol here, so it only works the Soviet one. Yeah, that was actually even easier than I thought it would be. I thought they had more stuff in their base. Then again, I had a fair amount of really planes. What do we have here? Well, they're just guarding, you know, whatever. You can get yourself zapped, I don't really care. Where is that APC? There we go. And let's get you in here. And then let's get Kosygin out with the APC as predicted. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's... Did it really just... Oh, there are dogs there. Oh, and these... Yeah, they're fenced in there. You know what? Don't really care. But yeah, you can smuggle it in here, but there's so many dogs, you just don't want to do that. Just do it the lazy way like I did it. And yeah, that was it. And are you just a spy plane? I think you are. Not quite sure why they're using you now, but I don't care. And this is almost a distance short enough to swim it. Then again, distances at sea are deceptive, in my experience. There we go. Let's get you down here. Oh, what the hell? You know what, whatever.
Reinforcements have arrived. Target rescued.
And where are you going? Kosygin, what are you doing? You're just kind of just spinning around. That was weird. Yeah, this mission is pretty anticlimactic. I guess you can do it a little bit faster by just rushing in and getting a spy in, but you just risk Kosygin getting eaten by a dog or squished accidentally, and it doesn't really do much else. So that's it for now. And we still have to deal with Stalin's nukes, but more about that next time. Thanks for watching and see you then.